both are Palo Alto and the GNS means inside of the VMware Palo Alto are there. So both are different software. They are not communicate to each other. So we will bridge them like this is the road and this is the road. Between two road, train is there. Yeah. So government what government will do? Government connect these two road using a bridge. Yeah. Using a bridge, these two road will be connected. So like that, we want to connect the Palo Alto and GNS. So how I will sir? Using a cloud, sir. Using a cloud, I will connect. Cloud is the like a cloud is a you cannot say this is the AWS cloud, Azure cloud. Cloud means it is a doing the bridging. Yeah. So I'm using a because Palo Alto is not there between two routers. Palo Alto are there. So in place of Palo Alto, I'm using a cloud. Yeah. This cloud will become the Palo Alto. Means it is like a doing the bridging. Yeah. So I will connect the cable here. I will connect the cable here. Yeah. So this cable is the logical cable. Yeah. This is not physical cable. In real time, this is the R1 router, and this is the Palo Alto. Between Ethernet 1 by 1 and the router interface 0 by 0, there will be physical cable. Yeah. But here in our case, between cloud and the router 1, there will be logical cable. So here I am using a VMnet 1. Yeah. Your question will be that, sir, always I have to use a VMnet 1? No, sir. You can use whatever you want. You can connect it. But my standard, I'm always within whatever course I'm teaching. In the lane side, I'm using a VMnet 1. So I am between cloud and the router. I'm using a VMnet 1 here. Yeah. And Palo Alto, there is the option network adapter. This is the Palo Alto management interface. Yeah. So leave it because we already take VMnet 5 from the from management. So leave it this option. But the second option is the network adapter 1. Yeah. In the backend, the network adapter 1 in the backend, it is Palo Alto Ethernet 1 by 1. It's a Palo Alto Ethernet 1 by 1. Yeah. So in place of network adapter, I'm selecting the VMnet 1. VMnet 1. So I'm selecting VMnet 1 here. And between R1 to here, I'm selecting VMnet 1 here. So this VMnet 1 and this VMnet 1, they are bridged together. Here is the VMnet 1, here is the VMnet 1, and both VMs are bridge, logically bridge. Means logically bridge means your Palo Alto interface 1 by 1 directly communicate with R1 router fast Ethernet 0 by 0. Means suppose I'm pushing the R1 here. This is the R1 router and this is my Ethernet. This is Palo Alto. Yeah. And this Palo Alto interface is 1 by 1. Means between 1 by 1 and the fast Ethernet 0 by 0, we are connecting the VMnet 1. VMnet 1. Means between these two, we are connecting logical cable VMnet 1. VMnet 1. Let me do here one sec. Then you can understand better. Let me, this is the cloud. Yeah. So let me drag and drop here. I'm drag and drop here in the GNS and I am doing the right click here and I'm going to configuration in cloud and show a special Ethernet interface. I'm clicking here. After that, you can see here, there are lot of VMnet are there. So I'm selecting VMnet 1 for the lane and I'm selecting VMnet 8. I will use that one after some time. VMnet 8 for WAN. internet interface. Yeah, VMnet 8. I will take later one, but let me VMnet 1 and let me do the apply and okay. Yeah, okay. Means in this cloud, I'm connecting the VMnet 1 and VMnet 8. So let me bring the cable. So where is the cable, sir? Where is the GNS cable? Here is the cable for GNS. Yeah. So let me click here. Let me click here and I'm clicking here. This is the VMnet 1 and I'm connecting to fast Ethernet 0 by 0. Yeah, fast Ethernet 0 by 0 and there is a no interface showing here. So if you want to show the interface, so you need to click on ABC button. If you click on ABC button, means it is showing the interface name here. Yeah, this is the VMnet 1 and this is the interface 0 by 0. So this is the VMnet 1. So same thing. I'm going to the VMware. Yeah, I'm going to VM setting and I am going to the setting. Yeah, I'm click on VM. I'm going to the setting and after that this is the network adapter 1 2. Sorry, I forget I have written VMnet network adapter written 1, but it's a 2, sir. It's a 2. So network adapter 2 is Ethernet 1 by 1. It's a Ethernet 1 by 1. Yeah. And I am selecting here network adapter 2 in front of network adapter 2. I'm click on customize and there is the option lot of VMs are there. So I am selecting VMnet 1 here. VMnet 1 here. VMnet 1 in network adapter 2 means it is Palo Alto interface 1 by 1. I'm selecting VMnet 1 and here VMnet 1 means this interface will become the Ethernet 1 by 1. 1 by 1. Yeah, means this cloud is directly communicate with Palo Alto Ethernet 1 by 1 and Ethernet 1 by 1 is directly communicate with R1 router interface 0 by 0. Bharat sir, that part is clear or can I explain again?
Clear, sir.
Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So same thing I'm doing here. Same thing. Same thing I'm doing here. I'm I'm selecting in R1 router, R2 router, I'm selecting VMnet 8 here. Yeah. In R2 router, I'm selecting VMnet 8 here. Yeah. And the Palo Alto interface, here is the interface, network adapter 3. In front of network adapter 3, I'm selecting VMnet 8. Yeah. So in the backend of Palo Alto, this network adapter 3, it is Palo Alto Ethernet 1 by 2. It's a Palo Alto Ethernet 1 by 2 means I am selecting VMnet 8 here and R2 router in between R2 router and cloud. I'm selecting VMnet 8 here. So VMnet 8 is directly connected to the is VMnet 8. Yeah, it's a logical cable. It's a logical cable. It means router fast Ethernet 0 by 0 R2 router fast Ethernet 0 by 0. It is logically connected with Palo Alto Ethernet 1 by 2. Suppose I am pushing R2 upside. This is the R2 router. Yeah. And between I'm pushing the Palo Alto backside here. So it's a Ethernet 1 by 2. It is connected to R2 fast Ethernet 0 by 0. Fast Ethernet 0 by 0. Means between R2 router and Palo Alto, this is the VMnet 8. Means between R2 router and this Palo Alto Ethernet 1 by 2, VMnet 8 is there. Yeah. This is my cable, sir. So same setting I'm doing in the VM, sir, for R2 router. Let me click here, click on cable, and here this side VMnet 8 I am selecting, and this is R2 router, so I'm selecting fast Ethernet 0x0. Yeah, so this side VMnet 8 I am connecting to R2 router, and in this side Ethernet network adapter 3 in backend of Palo Alto, it is a interface of 1x2. It is Palo Alto interface 1x2. So I am selecting this side, I am selecting VMnet 8. Yeah, VMnet 8 means where I have selected, and click here, and there is a customize option. So I am selecting VMnet 8. If you want to select any other VMnet, you can select it, sir, as for your choice. But remember, if you select whatever VM here, you should same VMware, same VMnet, you have to select here. Yeah, if you select 8 here and you select different VM here, like 3 or 4, so your Palo Alto will not communicate. So be remember, whatever select in GNS, same VMnet select here, sir, here. So this side VMnet 8 and this side VMnet 8, sir, means this interface become VMnet 8. It's a logical interface. So it is directly connected to Palo Alto 1x2, sir. 2 means your R2 router directly connected with a Palo Alto 1x2 interface, sir. So I'm selecting here and I'm connecting here, sir. So Bharat sir, that part is clear. Nitin sir, it's a bridging part. So that part is clear. Can I go ahead, Bharat
Yes.
sir? Bharat sir, do you have any question? Bharat sir, clear? Can I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me start these two routers. Let me start these two router. So for start this two router, I'm click on the this button. After that, both router will be started. Let me click here. Yeah, both router will be started. And I want to configure these two routers. I want to configure these two router. So I'm click on greater than and minus sign. If I'm clicking greater than and minus sign, so I'm able to access console access. I'm able to access console access of this two router. So I'm click here. So I'm able to access the console of both the routers. Both the routers. Yeah. So Bharat sir, do you have idea how to assign the IP address of router interfaces? Do you have idea?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
So let me given the IP address. Let me given the IP address first. First one is the R1. So let me minimize it. Yeah. Sorry, this is the R2. So let me minimize. Where is the R1? This is the R1. So R1 interface is one fast Ethernet 0x0. So I'm going to the configuration mode. I'm typing fast Ethernet 0x0, and the IP address is 10.1.1.1. Sorry, 2, 2, and mask is 255.255.255.0. As per the diagram, I have given that IP address to the router. Yeah, and as per the diagram, let me given the IP address to R2 as well. Let me given the IP address to R2. So in the diagram, config T interface fast Ethernet 0x0, and the IP address is 200.1.1.2, and the mask is 255.255.255.0, and I'm typing no shut command. Yeah, and I'm going to exit, and I will also configure the loopback 2. Loopback 2, it's our destination, like Facebook. So let me given the IP address here 2.2.2, mask is 255.0.0.0. So I have only assigned the IP address of the router interface. That part is clear, sir? Or anybody have any question? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. So let me log in the Palo Alto, sir. Let me log in the Palo Alto first. Let me log in Palo Alto 192.168.32.2. I'm direct login to Palo Alto because already IP address is assigned to Palo Alto. Yesterday we have assigned last lecture. So I'm typing admin. Username is admin, password is admin. So let me assign the IP address first. I'm going to the network tab and I'm going to the interface and I'm clicking one by one. Yeah. And here is the, let me type, it is connected to, it is optional. Yeah. If you don't type, so it will work. It doesn't matter. Yeah. And interface type will be L. Yeah. And the virtual router will be default. Yeah. And the security zone will be, let me write down the new security zone. Click on new security zone. And this is the trusted zone. This will be become the trusted zone. So I'm type the trusted. Yeah. And I'm going to IPv4. And as per the diagram, I'm given the IP address is 10.1.10.1.1.2. Sorry, 1 and slash 24. Sorry, 1. Yeah. And I'm not clicking on IPv6. I'm direct click on the advanced option. And the advanced option, I want to ping that IP address. That's why I'm going to management profile. And I'm management profile and I'm configure one kind of, I want to allow ping. So I'm given the name management. It is used for management and I'm allowing only ping so that my R1 router are able to ping the Palo Alto IP address. If I'm not configure, I'm not allow ping. It means my R1 router are not able to ping the Ethernet one by one. Yeah. So I'm allowing. And let me click OK. So this is the first interface I have configured. Similar, I am configure the second interface. So I'm clicking 1 by 2 and it is connected to, it is connected to sir WAN router. Yeah. Or ISP or ISP router. Yeah. ISP router. It's a description. And sir, Bharat sir, or Nitin sir, interface type, what I am selecting? Tape, HA, virtual wire, L2 or L3?
Virtual wire.
Virtual wire. Okay. Why sir virtual wire? Why? Because actually I'm not taking virtual wire, sir, because I have to assign the IP address. If I'm selecting tape, HA or anything, so it will not pick up the IP address. And as per the diagram, Ethernet 1 by 2, Ethernet 1 by 2 is the part of 200.1.1.1. Its IP address is 200.1.1/24. So its interface IP address is 200.1.1/24. So I'm given the IP address of that interface. That's why I'm selecting here. I'm selecting here L3 type. Interface type. I'm selecting here L3. L3. That part is clear, sir, Bharat sir? Can I move ahead? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Actually, layer 2 is for the switching, right, sir?
Yeah, it is for VLAN only. So if I'm selecting L2, so there is no option for IP address assign. It is allow the VLAN only. Means above 4 option, if I'm selecting any option, so I'm not able to give the IP address to that interface. So I'm selecting L3, and what virtual routers are what I'm selecting in virtual router? Default. Yeah, default means I'm not dividing one firewall into multiple firewall. Yeah, that meaning is that. And security zone, I'm click on new zone. Yeah, new zone, and the security zone will be untrusted. Untrusted. Security zone will be untrusted, and I'm not doing anything. I'm just click on OK. OK. So that part is clear, Bharat sir, Nitin sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay. Actually, what one? If you do lab with me, so your concept will be clear. Because right now I am doing. So I have one request. Tomorrow class, I will put one session for lab. You will log in Palo Alto and GNS, and I will guide you. You share your screen like Bharat sir will share your screen, and I will click where you have to click, yeah, and what you have to select. If you do like that, so you will become slowly in troubleshooting. What happen in troubleshooting? If your senior will do anything, you cannot understand anything. But if you do, if you lead that troubleshooting in front of your senior sitting backside, and you are doing anything, so you will learn more. So similar like that, in our sessions tomorrow, I will put one kind of lab session, and Bharat sir will share screen, or Nitin sir will share screen, and he will type anything, I will guide him. That's okay, Bharat sir and Nitin sir?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, sir.
So this is the IPv4, and IPv4 I'm clicking add option, and as per the diagram, its IP address 200.1.1.1/24. So I'm given that IP address to 1 by 2. This interface 1 by 2, I'm given that IP address, and I'm going to advanced option, and I want to ping that IP address from R2, so that I'm allowed the ping profile. I have allowed the ping profile, and I'm click OK. Okay. So that part is clear, sir. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
I'm click
Sir,
on
instead of
virtual.
auto, we can make up also, right? In advanced
Yeah, we
option.
can make. Yeah, we can make up as well. Not an issue.
Okay.
So in virtual router, I'm click on default. Default means single routing table, and I'm click on the static route, and I'm putting the one kind of route table here. Yeah, yesterday we miss on Friday we have done these options. So I'm
Default
typing
routing.
the route. Sorry, can you come again?
Default routing, sir.
Default route, sir. Yeah. So I'm typing I'm given the name is default route. Yeah. And the default route is 0.0.0.0.0/0. And the interface will be outside. This route is towards the Tata router, and Tata interface is 1 by 2. So I'm selecting 1 by 2, and the next hop will be next hop will be Tata router IP address. Yeah, R2 router IP address 200.1.1.2. Yeah, and I'm click OK here. OK, and I'm pressing OK here. Means what I'm doing, sir? What I'm doing? One sec. What I'm doing? I'm enter one route in Palo Alto, sir. I'm entering one single route in Palo Alto. Enter one route in Palo Alto. This is the 0.0.0.0/0, and the next hop is 200.1.1.2 means Palo Alto send all traffic to R2 router. Why I am entering that route here, sir? Because behind the router, R2 router, there are multiple destination. Multiple destination means Facebook, WhatsApp, Amazon, Google. There are multiple means websites are there. So that I don't use a static route. If I'm using static route means I have to enter many route here. So in place of many route, I'm using one default route, and that default route next hop will be R2 router. Means Palo Alto send all traffic to R2 router. Yeah. But what about R1, sir? That firewall is sending all traffic to R2. But we need to also enter the route in R1 as well. Because R1, where we need a routing, sir, where we require a routing for indirectly connected subnets, to reach the indirectly connected subnet. That's why we need a routing, sir. That's why we need a routing to reach the indirectly connected subnets. Yeah. So for R1, that loopback 2 is indirectly connected. So there is loopback 1, loopback 2 means Facebook, WhatsApp. There are multiple websites. So I need to enter one route in R1. I'm write the config T command. Config T command. Using of config T command, I'm going to the configuration mode of R1 router, and I'm write down IP route. IP route means it is create a space in routing table. Yeah. And for R1, right now there is a single interface is connected. So I can use static route, but in real time, there are multiple websites are connected here. So you cannot enter one route like a static route. You need to put a single route in place of multiple route. It means you need to you need to enter a default route. You need to enter a default route. Yeah. So default route will be 0.0.0.0. Yeah. This is the all subnet. It will cover all subnet, and 0.0.0 it is cover all mask. Yeah. And the next hop will be for R1, next hop will be this interface. Yeah. Palo Alto this interface. So this is the 10.1.1.2 means this is the destination network ID. Yeah. And this is a mask, sir, destination mask, and this one will be next hop, sir. This one will be next hop. So after entering this command, R1 router send all traffic to the Palo Alto. R1 router send all traffic to the Palo Alto, and Palo Alto using this route, Palo Alto send all traffic to R2 router. Yeah. So your forward packet will reach to the R2 router, sir. Your forward packet will reach to the R2 router. Yeah. Means suppose, sir, one packet is created here. So source IP is 10.1.1.2 and destination IP is 2.2.2.2. And it want to access, suppose this is the Facebook. So he want to access any video or any chat. So like he requests for video. He want to see the video. Yeah. So he just click on video. This PC just click on the video. So all traffic go to the Palo Alto. And Palo Alto send all traffic to the Facebook server. Because forward packet is there. One sec, sir. हेलो. हाँ सुधीर भाई, मैं थोड़ा पढ़ा रहा हूँ यार इधर, तो रख जाओ ना गाड़ी. हाँ हाँ, चाबी अपने पास ही रखो, मैं कल ले लूंगा सुबह में ना, है ना. हाँ ओके. So what happened? R1 router send all traffic to the Palo Alto, and Palo Alto send all traffic to the R2 router. Yeah. So our traffic from R1 to goes to the Facebook. Facebook. Yeah. But if suppose Facebook is reply, suppose Facebook want to given the video, like you click on the like any South actor like Mahesh Babu. Yeah. You click on the Mahesh Babu video. So Mahesh Babu video, you click, yeah, in on the Facebook. Yeah. So Facebook have that video. Yeah. So Facebook will create a reply packet for you. Yeah. Reply packet to you. So that video, Mahesh Babu video, he put it here. Yeah. Here is the Mahesh Babu video. And the Facebook create a reply packet, and source IP will be 2.2.2.2 Facebook IP address. And destination means the source IP will be from the destination IP here, 10.1.1.2. Yeah. So this is the forward packet direction, and this after Mahesh Babu video enter here, and that packet will come here. So reply packet is source IP will be Facebook, and destination IP will be R1 router. So that packet is come to the this in this case that packet will allow, means that packet is come, or that packet will be not come. What's your suggestion? Means a destination IP is 10.1.1.2. That packet is come to the R1 or not? It will not come, sir. It will not come. Why it will not come, sir? It will not come, sir. Why, sir? Because in R2 routing table, 10 routes are not available. Means R2 don't know about 10 network, because 10 network is this side, because 10 network is indirectly connected. 10 subnet like 10.1.1.0/24. This subnet is not directly connected to the R2, sir. It is behind the firewall. So this subnet is indirectly connected, sir. So that in R2 we need a routing, sir. Routing. So I'm entering the R2 router. I'm going to the R2 and I'm typing the config T. Yeah. So this route is only for the reply packet. This is the reverse route. This is the reverse route, sir. Reverse route. Reverse route. In R2, we are enter the one static route. Why we are entering static route, sir? For reverse routing, sir. Reverse routing. Because R2 don't know about the R1. R2 don't know about the 10 network, sir. And here is the single routing, single route, sir. That's why I am using a static route. If there are multiple route, so I am using a default route here. But right now there is a single route, so I'm only type IP route. I'm using a static route. IP route means space are created, and I'm putting the 10.1.1.0. This is the destination network ID. Yeah, and there is the no space. That's why I'm written here. This is the 255. Yeah, 255 255.0. This is the destination mask, sir. And what will be the next hop, sir? What will be the next hop? For R2, the next hop will be this Palo Alto interface IP address. So the next hop will be 200.1.1. This is the next hop, sir. This is the next hop. So using this command, R2 send all traffic, means R2 send the reply packet to Palo Alto, sir. To Palo Alto. So it means R2 send all traffic to the Palo Alto. Whatever related to the 10 subnet, it is sent to the Palo Alto. And then Palo Alto will send the route R1 or not, sir. Is Palo Alto send traffic R1 or not, sir? Yes, it will send, sir. Without routing, sir. Without routing, Palo Alto send traffic to the R1. Why, sir? Why? Because the tail subnet is directly connected to that interface, sir. You can see here 10.1.1.2 that is directly connected to the Palo Alto interface. So we don't require any routing in Palo Alto for reply packet, sir. For reply packet, we do not require any routing in Palo Alto, sir. For reply packet, yeah. Forward packet we already entered because it is indirectly connected. But for reply packet, we do not need any routing, sir. So after that, your packet come to the Palo Alto and Palo Alto send all traffic to R1. That routing part is clear, sir, Bharat sir, Nitin sir, or you need more explanation?
Sorry, sir,
Sorry, Bharat.
we have only write the MGMT port in only ping now. How can you share the video?
Sorry, can you come again, sir?
Sir, my doubt is just we have write only MGMT port in only ping now. How can we
Yeah,
share the
ping.
video?
Yeah.
How can we share the video?
Okay, means
You only
you.
you said you're only telling that only packaging, right, sir?
Yeah. This is the related to the real data. It is not related to the management interface, because management interface in this side management interface. So okay, you are talking ping allow. Okay, so I am allowing the ping here, ping here, ping here. So only ping is allowed, means this is the related ping I am allowing related to the Palo Alto. You are right, sir. Means if I am configure the all routing, still I am not able to access the website, because my video will not allow, because one zone will not communicate with other zone. So for data plane, I will configure the policy, sir, to allow the video. So I will configure, means I will explain that step after configuring the routing part in both the routers. So I will explain within a 5 minutes, sir, that topic.
Okay, sir. And I
Enough?
just have another question, sir. I mean, it is not mentioned to the topic, but you said the example, and I have a question to raise.
Yeah.
We have uploaded the video here, right, sir? I mean, we are getting
Yeah.
the video from the Facebook. Then MTU have a, I mean, just like a 1400 that type MTU maximum
Okay.
transmission. So
Yeah.
if the video is larger than the we expected, then what happens, sir?
Yeah. So on that case, if suppose your M2 size is mismatched, here you are using 9216, here you use a 1500. So your data will be, means the fragmentation done by the Palo Alto. If Palo Alto not perform the fragmentation, so on that time your video will be dropped, sir, due to fragmentation, sir. So if your point to point MTU size will be same, but in different side MTU size will be different, because here we are using 1500, here we are using 9216. So it your Palo Alto perform the fragmentation segmentation, so there will be no issue. And suppose your this side is 1500 and this side 9216, then your video will be dropped. So point to point MTU size will be same, sir. You got my
Okay,
meaning, sir?
yeah, sir.
So let me do, sir. Let me go to the router. Let me go to the router. First, I'm going to the R1. Yeah. And I'm going to exit and type IP route 0.0.0.0, and the 0.0.0.0, and the next hop will be 10.1.1.1. I'm putting the IP. is default route in R1. Same thing I'm doing with the R2 as well. R2. I'm going to the exit IP route 10.1.1.0 255.255.255.0 and the next stop will be 200.1.1.1. Yeah. And after that I'm able to ping the point to point IP, but what happened, I'm not commit here. Without commit it will not work, ping will not work. So I'm configure the routing part, sir, but still I'm not able to access the website. Why, sir? Because your data plane will be blocked. Your data plane means one zone will not communicate with other. So in last lecture, I have explained the two policy, inter or intra. Two policy I have explained. These are the default policy. So I need to configure the customized policy. Yeah, because one zone will not communicate with other zones. Still you are configure routing. Routing is okay, but still you are not able to access any website because one zone will not communicate with other zone. So you need to configure the policy in Palo Alto, sir. Yeah. And right now I'm allowing everything, sir. Right now I like a implicit, I will allow every traffic. Yeah. I'm not pushing any traffic, but in tomorrow class I will limit the traffic. I will limit the traffic. Tomorrow class, I will explain. This user want to access Facebook. So we allow only Facebook. This user want to WhatsApp. So we allow only WhatsApp. Yeah. So onwards class means after this class, I will explain the app ID. So in app ID, we will allow the specific traffic. Specific traffic. But right now, I allow every traffic. So what happened? This is the source IP. This is the destination IP. So source. This is the source IP. So source zone will be trusted. Source zone will be trusted, and this is the destination IP. Destination zone will be untrusted. So let me create a policy. Let me create a policy untrusted. My traffic going from R1 to R2, so my source zone will be trusted and destination zone will be untrusted. So I'm configure the policy because one zone will not communicate with other zone. That's why I'm configure the policy in Palo Alto, sir. Customized policy. Yeah. Two policy already configured. In last lecture, I have explained. So I'm configure the customized policy. Clear, sir? Nitin sir, Bharat sir, clear? Are
Yes, sir.
any questions?
So last time you explained about the interzone and intrazone.
Yeah, yeah,
Those are also the policies, sir.
yeah. It is already in the default policy, sir. These two policy I cannot delete. You can see here, delete option is disabled here. So this is the default policy. We cannot delete or rename or anything. So by default, intra means the same zone, trusted, trusted, untrusted, untrusted. So intra zone, we do not require any policy because by default it's allowed. But for intra zone, but for inter zone means different zone. Inter zone means interzone means different zone, different zone, and different zone are deny, sir, deny. So I need to create a customized policy. You got me, sir? Bharat sir?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
So I'm click here. I'm clicking the security, and I'm click to add option, and I'm given the name, sir. Any name like any name like a trusted I'm given any name like a trusted, any name, trusted to untrusted, untrusted. Yeah. And there is the option universal. Universal means it is considered, I will explain this universal part, but right now I have already explained interzone and intrazone. So right now I'm creating interzone policy between trusted to untrusted. So I'm selecting the interzone. Yeah, I will explain the universal part, but let me right now click on the interzone only. Yeah, because these are the two different zone. Yeah, and description you can mention the ticket number, and in app id I will explain the tag part, sir. Why, how to use tag, and I will explain that part. Yeah, so I will leave right away right now. And the source zone will be, source zone, can you explain, anybody, can you explain what will be the source zone? Source zone, what will be, we can click here, sir. Source zone, trusted or untrusted, sir?
Trusted.
Trusted, sir. Correct, sir. Why trusted, sir? Because packet going from inside to outside. That's why we select the trusted. And I'm allowing all the IPs, sir. All the IPs means whatever in trusted zone, I allow all the IPs, sir. Because it is click on any. But when I will start the app ID on that time, I will allow one by one IP, sir. But right now, I allow everything, sir. Everything. Like I allow everything. It's a very dangerous policy, I know. But I have allow everything, sir. And for user, I will explain. I will skip right up right now. Yeah, I will explain that part later. And for destination zone, so Bharat sir, can you explain what will be the destination zone? Bharat sir, what will be the
Untrusted.
destination? Untrusted, correct, sir. Untrusted. Destination zone will be untrusted, sir. And destination IP in real time, we do not create this kind of policy. But right now, I'm not explaining the policy. That's why I allow every traffic. I'm click on any. Yeah. Any means all websites. Yeah. And I skip right now application and URL filtering. I will explain later on. And the action is allowed, action is allowed, action is allowed, and I'm click on the OK. I will explain all the part. Yeah, I will explain all the part, and let me click OK. I'm allowed, and I'm click OK. It means I will allow all the traffic, sir. So do you have any question in the this tab, journal tab, source, destination, and the action item? Action is, it's already allowed, sir. So I'm allow, already click on allow. Yeah, by default it's a click on allow. If you want to deny, so you can deny it. Yeah, but we do not require deny, because between two zone all traffic will be denied. So we are not use deny option, we always use allow option. So Bharat sir, that part is clear. Action part, destination,
Yes,
source.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let me click OK. And after that I will, without commit, I do not do anything. So let me click on commit option. Commit. Yeah. And before you commit, whatever you are making the change, you should always before commit, you should always preview change. Preview change. Preview change means whatever it will show in the command line, sir. Whatever means you should enter in the ticket, because I will explain how to ticket will come. So in real time, whatever configuration you are made, you need to put on the ticket. You do not do for yourself. Yeah, for implementation design, you implementation and deployment, you can use without ticket. But for operation, you always, whatever you make the change, you need to enter on the ticket. So on that case, you need to, this is the line 5, means it will skip the 5 lines. Yeah. So I, whatever condition I'm changing here, I put 0. 0 means between one line and two line, there will be no skip part. Yeah. So I'm click on 0. 0 means it will give whatever configuration I will make it. Yeah. It is showing only that configuration which is I am made it. Yeah. Let me click OK. So I am, whatever in CLI, I'm putting this command like that. Ethernet 1 by 1, yeah, enable, and I have also configured Ethernet 1 by 2. These are the command lines, sir. These are the command line. I have also allowed the management profile ping. I have also configured the routing part. Yeah. I have also configured the zones. Yeah, zones. And sorry, these are the policies. This is the policies, trusted to untrusted. This is the policies, sir. So all configuration you need to copy, control A and control C and paste on the ticket, sir. Whatever ticket you have, you should paste it here. Yeah, means it is a proof what configuration you have done, sir. Yeah. So in real time, before commit, you should you should you should preview change, sir. Preview change. That part is clear, Bharat sir? Preview change.
Yes, sir.
Let me commit, sir. So I have allowed every traffic, sir. Every traffic. So access all the things. Yeah, I'm able to ping everything. I'm able to do. Yeah. Let me from R1. From R1, I'm able to access everything, sir. R1. Yeah. I'm going to R1 and I'm ping the 2.2.2. I'm able to ping, sir. Yeah, I'm able to ping, sir, R1. From R1, I'm able to ping R2. I'm able to telnet, sir. I'm also able to telnet R2, sir. R2. You can see, oh, my password is not configured. Let me configure password. Let me go to configuration mode and I'm putting line VTY. Line VTY means it's a virtual connection. 0 to 4 means at the same time 5% will be access that router, and I'm putting the password Cisco, and that password always put whenever I'm accessing the R2 router. Yeah. So login. Login means it is always asked whenever I'm accessing. So let me click again 2.2. So you can see here, sir, from R1, I'm able to access R2, sir. The better you will see on the CLI, sir. CLI. Let me access the Palo Alto CLI. Let me go to Putty, sir. Putty. And Palo Alto IP address is 10.168.32.2. I'm accessing Palo Alto using CLI. I'm click on open and click on accept. Accept. And username is admin, password is admin. And I am clicking here show session. For session table, what is command I have written you, sir, in the first class? The Palo Alto session table command is show session all. Show session all command showing the session, sir. Showing the session. So you can see here, I'm accessing the 10.1.1.2. This is the source IP address, and destination IP address is 2.2.2. Yeah, 2.2. From trusted to I am accessing the untrusted. Yeah, and I want to see detailed information about this session. Detailed information about this session. So I am using a ID, sir. Session ID. Session ID is 11. So session ID is 11. So let me write down. So session ID, session ID 11. So it is given the brief information, sir. Brief information. You can see here, sir. So let me paste that command, sir, over the chat. You are able to write down that command. because this command I have not written in the board. So let me paste on here. Yeah. ID always not 11, sir. ID will be changed. Yeah. Because where you should see the ID, sir, where you should the ID, what is the ID? So session all command. With the help of show session all command, you are not see the detailed information about the session. It is given the summary information. On that case, you need to copy ID and show session I and put the ID number, and you are able to see, sir. This is the source, client to source. Sorry, yeah, client to server. Client to server means source to destination, sir. Client to server flow. Source IP is 10.1.1.2. Destination IP is 2.2.2. It is capture the port number, sir. I will explain the port number, yeah, later on. And the port number, and this is the below one is for reply packet, sir. This is detail of reply packet. You can see here source IP become the destination IP, and destination IP become the source IP, sir. Source IP. And you can also see source port become the destination port, and destination port become the source port. Yeah. So this is the source to destination. And if you go down, sir, in the first class I have explained session table control the connection, sir. Session always control the connection. They will mention the what time duration session will be created. So it is mentioned the timeout of session, sir. And this is the live session time. If I'm not doing something on the session, so after this second, the session will be dropped automatically. So session always control the connection, sir. Whatever time duration, it is mentioned the time duration. How many bytes sent in the session? That is also captured by the session, sir. This is the capture by the session. Yeah. Count, packet count, it is capture, sir. It is capture. Which rule it is allow, sir? Trusted to untrusted. That rule is allowed that session. So that is also mentioned, sir. It means session table always capture all things, sir. Session table always capture all things. And this is the session table, sir. You can see here. Ingress, outgress interface means session table capture all details, sir. All detail. Yeah. So it is capture all details, sir. So Bharat sir, do you have any question, Nitin sir, in this topic? You can also see the detail on the Palo Alto itself, sir. You can go to monitor tab. You can go to monitor tab, and here is the option session browser. Session browse. You can click on plus sign. Same detail whatever I am showing on the CLI. You can see here, sir. You can see here. This is the forward packet. This is the reply packet, sir. And these are the how many beats, how many timeout session, new connection, old connection, all information are captured here, sir. So Bharat sir, do you have any question?
No,
Nitin
sir.
sir.